Hi, Jess. I wanted to say again that I had a really wonderful time visiting you this weekend. I think Ludington looks like a beautiful place to live, and I loved seeing your apartment in real life. And from hearing about your school, it sounds like a wonderful opportunity to do some really amazing things. So it's sad that you had to move away, but it sounds like you're in a really great spot and you're already starting to do some really terrific things. So I'm really happy for you. I wanted to take a few minutes today to tell you what I've been reading recently. I just finished The Four Loves by C.S. Lewis. It's been on my list for a really long time, and I finally just got to it, partially because Aaron owns it. Gotta love that shared inventory. And I loved it. I think it includes all the things that I really love about reading Lewis. He always has such amazing insights about relationships with God and with ourselves and with other people, how they often work, how they ought to work, and how they can sometimes be dysfunctional. And that's really the bulk of what this book is about. So this book is called The Four Loves, again, but in it, Lewis really explains about 6 to 8 different meanings for the word love, which I think is really helpful because in English, we use the word love to mean so many different things. And we really just have that one word, but it's super helpful to be able to distinguish what exactly we're talking about. The four main sections that he mentions in the title, he calls affection, friendship, eros, which is romantic love, and charity, which is God's love. In each of these categories, he describes what is uniquely good about it, about that kind of love, and also how it can go wrong. His main idea running through the book is that any love can become a demon the minute it begins to become a god. And that means anytime a love, such as a friendship, love between mother and son, a romantic relationship, anytime something like that becomes more important to a person than God is, that is when it becomes twisted towards evil and ceases to be a virtue at all. But he also had some really wonderful things to say about each kind of love. It really helped me appreciate each kind even more. What I really love about reading Lewis's writing and what I always find in his books is his unique way of explaining parts of Christian life that make me think, I never thought about that before, but that's exactly how it is. So I highly recommend this book or any of his other books. He really has something for nearly every vein of interest, whether it's children's stories, theology, Christian life, or even science fiction. I started reading Lewis because he's Aaron's favorite author, and I read a lot of his books in some of my classes at Kuiper. And since I started, I have just wanted to read more and more, and I've never been disappointed. So thank you for listening to this brief book review, and I hope sometime you'll let me know what you're reading lately. I love you, and I'll see you on Monday.